My name is Alex Horvath. I've been in Texas since 1976. When we first moved to Bastrop, I think I was late to work every day for a year because I'd walk outside and I was just blown away. I mean, there's all these giant 60-foot tall pine trees, beautiful setting. I was in my element. We had an unusually hot summer this year, and we were in the middle of a drought. It was a Sunday morning. I know this kind of sounds like a cliche, but it just felt ominous that day. My neighbor was out with his brother-in-law, and they had a police scanner, and they said, "There's fires around us everywhere." Within 3 minutes, a fire truck came up and said, "You've got 15 minutes to get out." As we left our property, pine trees were like birthday candles, just totally engulfed in flames. It was just like a fantasy. It didn't seem real. In my heart, I knew the house was gone. That was the kitchen. There was the bathroom over here. Our fireplace in the living room. My father, who's 95 years old, when I was 6 years old, he surprised me when I came home from school, and he bought a train set and had it all set up under the Christmas tree. We used to put it up every Christmas. He built this big platform and had lights and houses on it. And he sent that to me, and I had that in the house, and I didn't get it out. I think I've taken it out once in the 10 years that I had it, but it's the memories of it, I guess. And that's your life. I didn't know what to expect from Kemper during this process. When I reported it to my local insurance agent, she said, "Well, you're covered immediately."
We received a claim notice from Alex, said it was a possible total loss. At that point, I called him, and he did say that Kemper had stepped up, and he was very happy.
I really tried to focus individual attention on Alex and making sure that he felt like we were there for him.
The first thing Steve said, "We're going to get you a check tomorrow." Within 2 weeks, I had 4 checks from Kemper paying everything in full. They kept calling to find out how we were doing, not to convey any information, just to check on us, and they still do. Every one of my friends, every one of my relatives asks me who my insurance company is. To be honest, it's my local insurance agent who chose them. I'm just so thankful they chose Kemper. I have talked to people that are still fighting with their insurance companies to get just the minimum of what they were going to get, and I haven't had that experience.
I think the most important part of my job is following through on the promise that we give to our policyholders to make them whole after a loss. What we can do to help people after something like this is assist them in moving on and trying to put it behind them and moving forward.
I had no idea it was going to work out this way. I think most people don't live through this.
People don't really think that it would happen. You always hear a lot of people, "It's not going to happen to me." But it does happen.
I think I've lived longer in Texas than anywhere. But we are going to be moving to Florida in January. It's just better for us to start a new chapter. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll think of something about the house, and I just have to, you just have to move on.